According to the National Institute of Mental Health, approximately 1 in 25 adults experience some form of manipulation in their close relationships each year. How would you feel if I told you that many people are being emotionally manipulated right now without even realizing it? Whether intentional or not, emotional manipulation can deeply impact our mental health, self-esteem, and ability to form healthy relationships. The Psychology Institute of America reports that subtle manipulation is often more damaging than obvious forms because it can continue undetected for years. So how do you know if someone is emotionally manipulating you? Here are 9 subtle signs of emotional manipulation that might be happening in your life. They make you question your memory. That's not what happened, or you're remembering it wrong. When someone constantly makes you doubt your recollection of events, it's called gaslighting. Research from Harvard's psychology department shows that this form of manipulation can lead to severe anxiety and loss of self-trust. Over time, victims begin to rely on the manipulator's version of reality rather than trusting their own experiences. They use strategic timing for requests. They wait until you're exhausted, stressed, or overwhelmed to ask for things. Studies from Yale's behavioral science unit indicate that people are 40% more likely to agree to requests when they're emotionally or physically drained. This isn't coincidental. Manipulators instinctively know when you're most vulnerable. They give to get. After everything I've done for you, these people keep score and remind you of their favors, but their generosity comes with invisible strings attached. The University of Michigan's relationship studies show that healthy giving is unconditional, while manipulative giving is used as leverage for future demands. They minimize your feelings. You're being too sensitive, or it's not that big a deal. By dismissing your emotions, they make you feel guilty for having natural reactions. The American Psychological Association reports that this type of emotional invalidation can lead to long-term problems with emotional regulation and self-worth. They use guilt as a weapon. If you really cared about me, or a good friend would. Manipulators expertly flip situations to make you feel guilty for having boundaries or needs. This creates a cycle of emotional debt that's hard to break free from. They create urgency where none exists. You need to decide right now, or if you don't do this immediately. Stanford research shows that artificial time pressure is a common tactic to prevent people from thinking clearly about their choices. This urgency bypasses your rational thinking process. They use selective vulnerability. They share personal information to make you feel special, but only when it serves their purpose. The Journal of Social Psychology found that strategic self-disclosure is a common manipulation tactic used to create false intimacy and obligation. They move goalposts. Once you meet their expectations, they create new ones. Nothing is ever quite good enough. This creates a perpetual cycle of trying to prove yourself while they maintain control through conditional approval. They use "just kidding" to disguise criticism. They make hurtful comments but cover them with "I'm just joking" or "can't you take a joke?" Research from Columbia University shows that this form of manipulation is particularly effective because it makes the victim feel unreasonable for being hurt. To conclude, emotional manipulation can be difficult to recognize because it often happens gradually and subtly. Have you experienced any of these manipulation tactics? Do you know someone who might be dealing with these situations? Please consider sharing this video to help others recognize these patterns in their own lives. Understanding these signs is the first step toward building healthier relationships and stronger boundaries. If you care about mental health awareness and healthy relationships, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more psychology content. And as always, thanks for watching.